Welcome back. Well, a new segment to U.S. Farm Report that we're adding. It's called Chip's Corner, a familiar face to this show, Chip Flory, host of Agri Talk. But Chip, for our viewers, let's reintroduce you. I mean,
Yeah.
you are more than markets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 25 years as the editor of Pro Farmer Newsletter uh, put me in a position to better understand a lot of the policy workings and just exactly what the events of every day, how it can affect the markets and affect the business decisions that farmers need to make every day.
Exactly. And as we talked about, last weekend, John Phipps announced he's
Mhm.
retiring. Definitely a sad moment on the show.
Yep.
But you and I talked about it. You can't replace. He brought
No.
such perspective. You can't replace John Phipps.
No, no, absolutely not. That's not how I'm built. John is a unique individual in his ability to create those commentaries and to make them so relatable. That's not me. I think I'm going to be. I will be better off trying to take the events of the week and apply them to what is happening on your everyday business. That's what we're going to look at in Chip's Corner on US Farm.
Exactly. So speaking of that, you
Yeah,
interview dozens of folks and talk to dozens of folks for both AgriTalk AM and PM
yeah.
every week. So you are gathering different perspectives. But you had an interesting conversation as we head into 2024 debate about the Farm Bill, debate about what we will see done in Washington this year. You recently had an interesting conversation on the Farm Bill, though.
Yeah, with Senator Roger Marshall from Kansas. And it kind of started with the whole dysfunction of what's happening in Washington, D.C., Tyne. And I think most Americans are completely fed up with the dysfunction that is happening. But in that dysfunction, there are some that see opportunities. And I think in this case, Senator Marshall might be one of those that sees some opportunity. The Farm Bill, it appears that the timeline on the Farm Bill keeps getting pushed further and further back. I did have an opportunity to ask Senator Marshall if he thinks we'll even get a Farm Bill in 2024.
I don't think so. I think we end up with another extension, and I think we'll have a better farm bill. We'll put the farm back in Farm Bill if we have a Republican Senate. Pat Roberts always got
Gotcha.
it done. I think we're going to need
Yep.
Republican leadership in the Senate.
All right, Chip, that's what Senator Marshall had to
Yeah.
say. I
Yeah.
mean, does he think that's going to be a good thing? Could we end up with a better bill?
Well, he seems to think if we have a Republican controlled Senate, that we will get a better farm bill. My question to the senator should have been in follow up after thinking about it. The good questions always come up after the fact, by the way. Should have been, but what about if the House is controlled by the Democrats? Will it be a better bill then? Because there are odds that are leaning that way that following the 24 elections, the Democrats could have control of the House.
Well, I'm sure this is a topic we will continue to talk about
Yes.
in 2024. Chip, we're just so glad to add you to the lineup to U.S. Farm
Oh,
Report.
thank you for asking, Tide.
Yeah, and we're excited to have you every
Yeah.
week. So again, Chip Flory, host of AgriTalk. You can listen to AgriTalk live on local affiliates, or you can go to agritalk.com, Chip, right? And that
Yeah.
website has a host of different ways to listen to the show.
Absolutely. Agritalk.com is an archive of all of our old shows, all of our old shows. And of course, you can listen to it live as well.
All right, Chip Flory for Chip's Corner. Thank you so much. All right, well, up next, the world's largest collection of hats. You have to see it to believe it. That's American Countryside with Andrew McCrae next.